In this video, we will be investigating a perfect square trinomial symbolically. The patterns below will help us quickly factor perfect square trinomials. The trinomial a squared plus 2ab plus b squared can be factored as a plus b times a plus b. In a similar fashion, the trinomial a squared subtract 2ab plus b squared can be factored as a subtract b times a subtract b. Here's example 1. Determine if the polynomial below is a perfect square trinomial. 16x squared plus 24x plus 9. The polynomial a squared plus 2ab plus b squared is called a perfect square trinomial. We abbreviate this as a PST. The first term is a perfect square since 16x squared equals 4x times 4x. The third term is a perfect square since 9 equals 3 times 3. The second term is twice the product of 4x and 3. That is, 24x is 2 times 4x times 3. Therefore, the trinomial 16x squared plus 24x plus 9 is a perfect square trinomial. Here's example 2. Determine if the polynomial below is a perfect square trinomial. Notice there's two variables here, x and y. Recall the conditions in order for a trinomial to be a PST. The first term is a perfect square, since 25x squared equals 5x times 5x. The third term is a perfect square, since 16y squared equals 4y times 4y. The second term is twice the product of 5x and 4y. That is, 40xy equals 2 times 5x times 4y, making the trinomial 25x squared plus 40xy plus 16y squared a perfect square trinomial. Let's do a third example and determine if the polynomial below is a perfect square trinomial. 9x squared plus 24x plus 49. Here's the conditions in order for a polynomial to be a PST. The first term is a perfect square since 9x squared equals 3x times 3x. The third term is a perfect square since 49 equals 7 times 7. The second term is not twice the product of 3x and 7. That is, 24x is not equal to 2 times 3x times 7, which is 42x. Meaning, 9x squared plus 24x plus 49 is not a perfect square trinomial. Here's some practice. You may wish to hit pause here and try these all on your own. Determine if each is a perfect square trinomial. Let's do A. Let's look at the first term, 4x squared, which can be written as 2x all squared. So this is good. Let's look at the third term. The third term is 81. This can be written as 9 squared. This is good. Finally, let's look at the second term. The second term should be 2 times 2x times 9, which is 36x. But guess what? We don't have 36x or negative 36x. This is not equal to 40x, meaning that this trinomial is not a PST. Let's look at B. Let's look at the first term. 9a squared can be written as 3a all squared. Let's look at the third term. 49b squared can be written as 7b all squared. These are two good indicators. Let's look at the second term. The second term should be 2 times 3a times 7b, 42ab. This is good because we have a negative 42ab, and whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. This is indeed a PST, perfect square trinomial. Please proceed to the next video in this lesson and thank you for viewing.